Hey, what's up guys, B-Boy here, and today we go hands-on with the newest flagship device of Samsung, the Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus. When I first saw the spec sheet stating it's a 5.8-inch and a 6.2-inch Quad HD OLED display, my first comment was, that is huge. But when I personally got to try and physically held the phone, I was like, what is the size of this phone again? Literally, the Infinity display is totally a whole new level of experience with this phone. Personally, when we compare it side by side with our other phones, you're just going to say, your current phone is huge, bro. The bezel-less effect, slimmer but longer form factor is just perfect. I absolutely admire the new S8 and even the S8 Plus, even having that screen size. Boy, it just changed the way you think about phones' screen sizes. Of course, to achieve that Infinity display, they needed to redesign the buttons functionality. Basically, the buttons are now on screen, but what makes it unique is the home button. Now it has this vibrating feedback when the display is pressed. Kinda similar with the iPhone but without having the physical home button, because the mechanical mechanism is located beneath the screen. Well, personally, the vibration feedback is kinda soft and you can only adjust the sensitivity of the button. But the vibration feedback is just lacking in terms of the feel, but it's a great feature. Samsung also added a new security feature which now lets users to activate the facial recognition. From the previous iris scanner, now you can scan your face and you can lock the phone instantly. And it's quite fast actually, but not sure if it's secured as the other features like the iris scanner and fingerprint, because it literally just unlocks when it detects a face. But speaking of the fingerprint scanner, Samsung just laid the sensor beside the camera, which for me, since I'm a lefty, it will not be an issue. Although during the time of the hands-on, I always press the camera rather than the fingerprint sensor because they physically have the same feel. So it gets more complicated if you're a right-handed person, because for sure you're going to bump into the camera, so be sure to prepare to wipe all those smudges as often as you can. There are actually two major features added to the Galaxy S8. First one is the Samsung DeX. It's quite the same implementation with the Microsoft Continuum but on a better ecosystem, an Android on your desktop. Basically, you need to dock the phone with its dedicated cradle, which is unfortunately sold also separately, and once you insert the phone, in a few seconds it will boot to the desktop mode, and as you can see here, using it on a large display, it's just dope. With a short amount of time testing, I find it smooth, responsive, and even opening multiple windows is a breeze. Although the wireless mouse they used in the demo was a bit crappy, but this feature has a great potential thanks to the Android ecosystem. So opening an Android app is possible, but we still need to check if it will work also with some games. Next is their own personal virtual assistant called Bixby. It's integrated to the phone and it even has its own dedicated button, but it's still on beta phase. So far in our initial test, it works as advertised. It can scan images and give you information that it gets from the Pinterest. Also, when scanning documents, it uses the OCR technology to convert it to a text character that you can copy and paste. But the implementation is still a bit confusing since the Google Now is still available in the phone. And Bixby still has a limited feature, but as what they said, it will depend on the developer's support. Now the cameras still have the same pixels and aperture, which is 1.7, but with an added feature like the face mask, that for sure. If you're a Snapchat user, you'll be familiar with this one. It also still has the same Pro mode and even beauty mode for the front camera. So overall, Samsung still did a great job. Seamless display, it's absolutely stunning, and the DeX feature is an exciting progress. But some may be disappointed with the slightly lower battery, with just having a 3000 mAh for the S8 while 3500 mAh for the S8 Plus. But don't worry, it still has the quick charge feature, plus a bunch of accessories, starting with this case, then the wireless charger, yep, this is another separate accessory, also the new 360 camera, which is now smaller and even better, and also affordable compared to its previous model. But for the Samsung Gear VR, not sure why it seems that they downgraded the quality. It's now less premium plastic build, although it has a new controller, but unfortunately it was not available in the demo area. But really, Samsung, this is the new Gear VR? Anyways, that's pretty much it guys for the new Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus. it will be available for pre-order this April with a suggested retail price of 35,990 for the S8 while 45,990 pesos for the S8 Plus. So, let me know in the comment section down below what do you think about the new Samsung Galaxy. Once again, I'm B-Boy, thanks for watching and see you on my next video.